Hello and welcome to Handtools again. Bit of things to show off. New arrivals to the collection. And let's start with the contents of this bin. That's the oldest stuff. So this is since around Christmas 2022 then, if someone watches this far into the future. Bunch of stuff from USA got delivered. This channel lock push button style, and it is like a regular channel lock in that it has the flat jaws, just like the instead of the like shaped grips that most other ones have. But yeah, just for comparison, we can take something else that I will show off, a Cobra, so we can see how much bigger the channel locks are, and also, like I said, the difference in the jaws, much thicker, flat, and so really hard teeth on them also. So yeah, nice addition to the collection. And we can continue just with these. Just a regular pair of alligators. Not super worn, not totally unused either. Just something I found and picked up because of the price. And let's continue with the USA stuff, because this was a full collection edition with the Williams stubby screwdriver, unfortunately slotted one, a Williams Super Combo 10mm wrench, really shiny chrome on this one, and USA made, and the 1/4" ratchet, just a regular one. Lower teeth count than the snap-on, which has a similar style head, but feels nice, sort of distinct ratcheting action. Also USA made and shiny chrome. And something that's was also from the USA order, but not USA made, this Tecton. Small little 1/4" stubby ratchet. Nice, feels a bit like most Taiwanese 1/4" ratchets in general. And let's see, was that everything from USA? I think so. Then there was some Japanese stuff. We have this vessel, which is the ratcheting stubby that takes these full size bits, I guess you have to call them. Like, it is a regular bit in there. And this can take regular bits also. So it is fully working as a ratcheting stubby screwdriver. But they come with these extra length bits that make them a regular screwdriver just. Vessel. I think these were not made in Japan. I think these were from the, I think, is it Thailand? I remember it as that at least. So let's say that. And also from Japan, Mary screw extraction pliers. Another one of the screw extraction pliers. I heard lots of good things about this one from other YouTubers and internet sources. Yeah, really aggressive teeth on all jaws. and a smooth, interesting finish that is not too common on pliers, I think. And also from Japan, Vera ball grip screwdriver. So these were released on the Japanese market only by Vera, because Japanese like their ball grips. So that had to be ordered from there. And more Japan, a small little onyx stubby screwdriver, and this onyx clip puller, compact little thing I thought could be useful. And not Japanese made, but a Japanese brand, SK11, little super stubby 1/4" ratchet for the collection. And what more is new here? Yes, Filo T-handle 1/4". I have the other ones in 3/8 and 1/2 inch, and this one was in yellow, the other ones are red. I don't know if I ordered wrong, or if this is the actual difference between them. German made. And just a set of Vera 50mm bits. I intend to use these to make some stubby screwdrivers with the turn handles. And is everything remaining now used stuff? Seems so, except for this one. This is a cheap brand, Ticos, but it's one of these swappable bits, so that you can have 2 bits and quick swaps between them. This one came with the T20 and T25 Torx, so that's super useful for building here in Sweden. Most building screws use Torx here. So that is something bought purely for use. Do we have more? Or should we? No, let's keep going with this Toyota car kit slip joint pliers. Just something that came with other stuff. Lowercase Haset diagonal cutters, side cutters. Not in perfect condition, but in decent condition, and fun to have. This one was a disappointment. Looks really nice and looked in good condition, but as so often the case, someone has used these on too large of a wire and damaged them. Really nice precision cutters, if it wasn't for that. An old Swedish made, can you read that? Swedish made version. Such a shame. More pliers, Berg combination pliers. I have tons of these, and this just keeps arriving because they're packed in with other stuff that I buy. Round nose pliers, some German ones. You can see some markings there. Schneider import. Another pair of slightly damaged side cutters. Again, some branding stamp there. Scandia. So these are Swedish made. A tiny pair of just German, no other markings, ignition pliers. They only say German in them, nothing more. A heavy duty pair of Lindström, like electrician's pliers. These can be used as a hammer, just like the lineman's pliers. Oh, it is kind of a lineman's plier, just not modern US pattern. Knipex CGP, Knipex. And CGP means that they're older, from the Carl Gustav Puch days. Gas pliers, so no real use, but nice condition. And always fun with CGP, older stuff. Let's continue on with the used pliers. A pair of Berg round nose ones. Again, I have a couple of these, they just keep popping up. Oh, I missed a weapon item. Yeah, I thought there was something missing. Koken keychain 1/4-inch T-handle, sliding T-handle. They have a ratchet, I wanted to get that, but that was so expensive, so I went with the sliding T-handle. Another pair of these Volvo car kit side cutters. I think that was the pliers from this box. Let's go on to the adjustable wrench. Oh, let's do this one first. Sandvik stubby screwdriver from the German-made era of these screwdrivers. Nice condition. Barco 31, eller Barco 11 I mean, and Barco 10, Barco 0670, 671, that was the series, Barco 70, Barco 8069, and Barco 69, really nice condition, but some used owner's markings there. None of these were specially bought, they just came with some other stuff. They're so common here in Sweden, so you can't really avoid them. Oh, not that I try to avoid them, but I don't go out of my way to pick them up either. Oh, another 69 that I missed. And oh, another Japan item. This little bit holder for the belt. Just some super cheap item I threw in to check out. This one, a King Dick. Not all the other markings as my other King Dick has, so I'm guessing this is probably newer made, but might be reground, but I don't think so. I think it's just in really good condition. Has hardly seen other use, so really happy about that. Oh, and speaking of cool older tools, perfect handle small screwdrivers. This one is marked import only, and this one is marked M&S. And this one has a slight bend to it, unfortunately, but still looks cool. And oh, just a destroyed old Barco. This one was in better condition. Little slotted screwdriver. And a couple of Barco PU wrenches. Another 10mm, two other 10mm even, and a 9/16. And a little Olfa cutter. And no, this one was not with the Japan order. This one came with some other stuff. It looks quite unused, but I didn't buy it new. And now I have made quite a mess of what I've shown in hand. Let's see, there, yeah, there, okay. So this is some new stuff, mostly new stuff. This one I was really happy to find, a Barco 234. That is this odd adjustment, worm gear adjustment water pump pliers, and these ones look unused. Super good condition, so really happy about those. These are not good, but they're interesting, and that's what I care for in the collection when it's not for use. Let's pick out the new stuff from here then, I guess. It's that and that and that. And that's it. I will remember something else later. Knives! All for color. This one wasn't unused. I bought it together with that one. Just some used knives. But it's in modern at least, so to say. And this MAM knife. Really simple blade lock. Just a really simple folder. A piece of wood, a couple of bent pieces of metal, and a blade. This one is slightly more advanced. It's an old bear, but it's not an American brand, it's an Italian brand. Can I get that to zoom, perhaps? Or focus, I mean. Carbon blade with a Opinel-like folding action and handle, but it's a different kind of lock. Instead of that, how to call it, like sleeve, it's this lever instead to lock it both open and lock it closed. Nice. I really like this one. I bought them just to check them out because I like this kind of simple user knives, and this one is really simple. This one is nice, well worth the price, I think. And more not new, but like in good condition. A Barco side cutter of this handfast style. For some odd reason, I like these handfast style tools, even though they were the budget option when they were launched. And perhaps that's what makes them interesting. And we have these two pliers also. Oh, that's a new item, yeah. Handtools stubby screwdriver. They weren't represented in the stubby screwdriver collection, but now they are. Unfortunately, Posi-Drive 1 instead of a 2. No, Philips 1 instead of a 2. But you have to take what you can find sometimes. And these two. And VDE, or needle nose pliers, Hosset and Ghidorah. Really bulky handles on these old Hossets. And more of a hard plastic handles on these Ghidorah. These are pre-Austria made Ghidorah pliers, I think. Oh, they are German made, but yeah, I don't think these are third party. I think these are original Ghidorah, but I'm not sure. And more pliers. Crafting, I guess. But these are, I'm pretty sure, made by Orbisville, or probably they're old enough to be made by just one of them. Nice condition. Vintage pair of pliers. And more vintage pliers. Knipex. Translucent handles. And Belze. Translucent handles, thin translucent handles, more of a heat shrink style, but unfortunately jaw damage. But a nice pair. It says soft wire there. Why are people so stupid that they try to cut something hardened? And older pair of Barco combination pliers. A bit rusty and dirty, but good condition on the actual jaws. Not something that I picked up directly, just something that came with other stuff, as so much else. And lastly, these what was probably a pair of Kamasa tools, Japan made. these aren't technically combination pliers. They have no gripping area. They're just really small linesmans, I guess. And over to the ratchets, I guess. Itma was the budget brand of Belser. So this is just a simple rounded half-inch ratchet. And this one is one of the best items, I think, of the used one I have found. Grey ratchet. Canada made. At last I found one here in Sweden. Really unexpected. How quick I picked this up when I found it at the booth of the seller. Should have seen me. And I didn't have to pay too much for it either. Was really happy with that. And it came with a proto Canada made breaker bar. Really nice little 1/4-inch breaker bar. And a couple of sockets. Most of these are also Canadian made proto. That one was, the bit holder was a Kamasa. And this one is an Action Tools USA. This one is a Challenger Canada. That is a brand for proto. And let's see, that's proto. Yeah, and this one is a Thorson. I think the others are proto. So yeah, not it was the ratchet I was after, but this one was fun to get. These ones were fun to get also. And some wrenches then. No, we should talk about this one also. Also a proto driver that came with the ratchet and breaker bar. French made Facom. A 23mm, not a usable size, so I just picked it up because of the condition. Nice condition, and French made. And lowercase Haset swivel socket, 40 to 50mm. Nothing special, just something that came with other stuff. And these ones I like. Ghidorah swivel bit sockets. Wrenches. So we have a Torx one and a hex one. The hex one is 5 and 6mm, so can be really useful. And I actually like these. I don't have a set of these, but I think these could really replace a T-handle set. You can have it get all the leverage, and you can also use it as a screwdriver, just like a T-handle, but perhaps be a bit more useful. Both of these were bought as used, but appear fully unused. No marking wear at all on the bits. And lastly, with the wrenches, chromed Baco 71. These are not that common to found in finding chromed, even though the Baco 71 in itself isn't that unusual. And what do we have left? Yeah, this one. Just also a super small item. Small Belzer bit. Phillips Poster Drive number 4. Yeah, just something that I picked up. And then we have a bunch of screwdrivers. Let's start with the stubby ones. Unmarked one, not that interesting. And Wittekind. Can we find it? Yeah, you see it? I'm not sure. Sandvik, at least. So a bit later model to the one shown earlier, I think, but also German made. And these ones, Baco solid red handles. I don't know which years these were made, but it's a limited period. and they used these grips mostly for awls and such, so I was quite surprised to find these on small slotted screwdrivers. This one is in really good condition. Some modern screwdrivers, Vera and Ironside branded Philo. Slightly worn and nothing that I will use, I think, and too modern to be of any collection interest. Came with other stuff. More Vera. This slotted one in nice condition with old solid handles. And this Rocco branded one with a totally worn out tip. And some more Baco. Just these regular green handle Bacos, nothing special. Luna branded. I think this is probably made by now I'm unsure what these are. Could be Witte, could be someone else. And these Enders USA double-ended ones appears unused. And lastly, of the screwdrivers, a Beda 4mm T-handle. Nice, nothing special, a bit worn, but all the drive ends are still usable. And just one single, two single, but the same items left. These Baco clamps, and these are heavy duty. Drive end is a square, and I try to remember what size this drive end is, but you turn and move the wrench, and it's at 17mm, or perhaps it is, since these are a bit older, they could be an imperial size that's just near to that also, but 270 is the part number, both Swedish made. Missed some items, so this will be cut into before I say goodbye, but I have said goodbye, so yeah. Jump cuts, I'm not used to them. Seger ring pliers, like snap ring pliers, unused, unopened. Nothing special, but I always like unopened items. This purely bought for use, Rocco burrs, 3 sizes or 3 versions. Yeah. This one was one that made me care enough to restart the filming. Otherwise I just would ignore the missed items. Baco 8072, still in packaging. Now this packaging is openable, so they can be taken out without destroying the packaging, but looking at the drives, I think they truly are unused. And 2 older files that probably not fully unused, but still with their packaging sleeves. Old Öberg, Swedish made. And lastly, some Handtools screwdrivers. 3 slotted, 2 Phillips. 5-piece set. And yeah, there's something I bought because they were really cheap. But I don't need another set of screwdrivers. But these are good uses, I think. I have another pair of those as uses currently. So back to me saying goodbye now. So that's that. Thanks for watching.